How are you guys?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
How are you?
Good. So season 3 of Sex Education is coming out. How do you guys feel that it's finally coming out?
Good. Ready.
Excited. Ready.
Ready for it to be released into the world. It's taken time, but it's here now. We're ready for it.
Yeah, because a lot of the comments were, oh my gosh, we're ready. So I bet you guys are more than ready too.
We're very ready.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
ready.
Sitting back, say this was just a show on Netflix and you guys weren't starring in it, do you think that you would, one, watch it, and two, who do you think would be your favorite character?
Great.
Yeah. I would definitely watch it.
I would
I would
love
love
it.
it. I would love it. I think my favorite character is Jackson. That's very easy for me to say. Like my favorite character, I just think he's such a well-written and beautifully performed character, and like has gone through he's also gone through such a huge journey, like from season 1 to where he is now. It's just like huge, and I think it's really great for young Black boys to see. Yeah, that would be my favorite character.
I also love Jackson. Like, I was like texting Kedar the other day, like, you are amazing. Like, especially in season 3, like, I was honestly like, oh
blown
my
away.
God, I'm blown away by
his performance. Like, blown away.
Just
I completely agree.
Like, I can't. I was just like, oh my God.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that Jackson is really amazing and properly underrated as well. Like,
yeah,
people do, like, obviously people love him, but it's like he is so great. Like, he is really, and he, like you say, he's been on such a journey. Think about what he was like in season 1.
Season 1,
like,
to where he is now. It's mad.
And he's such a good person, and he's so. Yeah, I just think Jackson, yeah.
King Jackson.
Yeah.
I love how you guys agreed on it too.
Sorry?
I love how you guys agreed on it too. You're both team Jackson.
Yeah.
I love Jackson.
Air sign telepathy.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cast additions to this season. How do you guys feel about, adding more people to the mix?
Good. I think it's great. I think it's because each new character that gets added like brings a different voice and a different perspective to the show. And I think it's always good to include lots more voices. And I think each of the issues gets dealt with like in a nuanced and humorous way as well. But I think each new character brings a new voice. And I think it's always good to have lots of different voices in there, because like we said the other day, Aimee, otherwise you're just in an echo chamber and you've just got like all the same things happening, and you need stuff to fight against, and you need stuff to learn from, and you need to, do you know what I mean? So I love all the new characters, and Hope was like, I really loved to hate her. So I think it's good.
Yeah, and I forget who was here in like season 1 and then 2. Like, people so quickly just, it feels so right, and it kind of you go like, how are we doing this without you? And then you remember they haven't been there the whole time. It's weird, like when you remember like that people.
Dua feels like they've been in the cast since season 1.
They really do.
Like even on set, it was like, I feel like you've been here from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like they just slotted right in. So yeah, I agree with that.
Nice big family.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a nice big family.
And there were comments under the trailer, and someone had said they were like, everything like I was ashamed to talk about in school gets brought out in the show and makes it feel normal. How do you guys feel knowing how proud are you to know that people relate to this show in such a big way, and they like it betters their lives?
It's amazing.
Wow. Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. Sorry,
and it's special. It's very special. Like we don't underestimate it. We like very much feel that, and we very much feel grateful for it. And also it doesn't go unnoticed. Like I really like, because some of the fans and some of the are so supportive, and I really like it's such a beautiful part, and it can be quite overwhelming, as we've been talking about. It's quite feels like quite a big responsibility sometimes, and you don't want to, you know, if people kind of are turning to you for like advice or kind of help or catharsis, you want to give that to them, and you want to make sure that you kind of like looking after them. But it is amazing, like, and it's so special, because I know that, you know, there aren't that many. If this show had been around when we were younger and we were, I know that I would probably, it's amazing to know that I'm in something that I would probably feel exactly this. I would probably be like, God, this is incredible. And it's so amazing to be in something like that.
Yeah. Because what you see with like the older couples on our show is that like relationships are never not hard. You never, you know, we relate to the show as well, and like we genuinely take things, like I learned so much from Eric, and like if I was if I wasn't playing him, I'd be learning so much from him, and I learned so much from all of the characters. And you know, I think it's just like this really beautiful thing whereby we can all look at each other and see that we're all just human. As cheesy as that sounds, like none of us are perfect and none of us have all the answers, and like we can all just look at each other and be like, oh, we're all hot messes. We're all hot messes. Let's just try and accept that and carry on going.
Yeah. And it's cool that because the audience will know, like, because you guys just play your characters so well that obviously like you even relate to the show and understand it and everything like that. So it's cool that you guys are like real, you know, like you actually relate to the show. Everyone relates to the show, which is like very cool.
Thank you.
Thank
Do
you.
you have any special plans, like aside from the actual show itself? Do you have any plans to watch all 8 episodes when they drop, or you won't watch it?
We've
watched it.
We've watched them.
I mean, Netflix, like they gave us the whole season, like they put it onto our accounts, and it's like, how do you can't not you can't like
couldn't wait
for people. I remember like texting my friend like, do you want to watch it with me tonight? And then by the time that they came over, I'd watched the whole thing. So I was like, you better go home.
Yeah. It was so, honestly, I just absolutely, and for the first time as well, I really felt, well, not, I have it like sometimes, but really felt this time that a lot of it, I was just watching the show as like an audience member. I wasn't like watching it as Aimee, the actor, going like, oh, Aimee, what the hell are you doing? Why did you make that choice? I very much watched it as like, wow, I love this show. It's great. And I really wanted to see what happened next. Like, even though I know, but I hadn't seen, and you get to see all your friends doing such amazing work because you don't really see it on set because we're all pretty separate. So exciting.
Yeah. Do you guys have any, or when is the last time you saw everybody together, the cast? Has it been a hot minute since you've all been together?
Oh, it's been a hot minute. It's been since we were filming. Since we were filming, everyone's like gone off and done other projects, and then also there's like a pandemic, and so it's been tricky. But over the next couple of weeks, I think we're gonna try. There's a couple of like screenings and stuff, so hopefully we all get into. But it's quite. I think we all get so excited to see each other again that we get a bit like you get like.
It's like too much.
It's like your malfunction. It's like too much, and you malfunction because you're just so like filled with excitement to see everyone again.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, you see like one person, you're like, you know, losing your mind over it, and then the next person comes in, and it's like, oh my god, it's a lot. It is a lot. It's like the days when we're all together on set, like the assembly days. It just turns into chaos.
Raucous.
Yeah. Is behind the scenes like a good vibe? Are you guys always laughing? Are you guys always like, what's the vibe?
Behind the scenes is a good vibe.
Very good vibe.
It is a very good vibe. Yeah. I mean, we're all very genuinely close. I think people get surprised, like as if it's like an act. It's like we're all very like actually friends and very close. And so behind every day is like a bit of a fun fair on set. Because also the work that we're doing as well is very fun and like ridiculous. You know, you're like, we're throwing poo on cars and people are like, it's very silly. So then, and you're surrounded by people that you love and find very funny as well. It's kind of, we've got like an ensemble of very, very funny actors, like, and our directors, producers, crew, like the whole day from start to finish is just laughter and fun. I
Yeah.
feel.
It is.
Good place to spend your days, huh? None of
It
bad.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Well, thank you guys so much for talking to us today, Young Hollywood, and congrats on, season 3 coming out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.